Hello, welcome to Old New England Houses. My name is Andrew. Thank you so much for taking time to watch the video. I really appreciate it. We've got a house here located in Massachusetts. I think you're going to love it. I really think you will fall in love with this house. So before we start jumping on the inside of this house and taking a look at the outside of the house, I want to encourage everyone to hit that like button, hit subscribe button and notification bell. I post new houses once a week, every Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, before we start talking about the specs of this house and looking at the pictures of it, the interior, especially the interior shots, I do want to point out that this house is not for sale. However, it is available on Airbnb if you're interested. So, link to the Airbnb listing will be in the description below this video. So, if you're interested in staying in this house, check out that Airbnb listing. Okay, so located in Sandwich, Massachusetts, built in the year 1639. That makes the house 386 years old, if you can believe it. I don't know how many beds, bathrooms, square footage, and acreage of this house. I found this house randomly one day on Airbnb, so I just pulled the pictures off of Airbnb. So Airbnb doesn't give me the specs, the beds, baths, square footage, and all that, so that's why I don't have it. But it's a relatively small house. Acreage, I would guess maybe around a half an acre. We'll see some good aerial shots of the house here in a little bit. So jumping on the inside of the house here, we're starting off here in the dining room. I absolutely love the ceiling. I love the way this house is decorated all throughout. Whoever owns this house, whoever is listing this on Airbnb, has done a phenomenal job. I think this house looks so gorgeous on the inside. All right, so like I said, I love the ceilings here. The choice of furniture here too is also excellent choice. It's kind of, you can tell they're trying to keep in with the style of the 1639, the mid to late 17th century kind of style of the home. They're doing the best they can, but it's absolutely excellent choices here. And here's the kitchen. I love this kitchen too. This kitchen, this looks like something you find in a magazine, honestly. You can see you got the rustic look here of the ceiling, this beams going across, but then you got this modern look of the kitchen here. I love the colors that they chose. I think are excellent for this style home, for this age home. This dark green that they have here, little island in the center. I just really love the way this is decorated, and the light fixtures too. Usually light fixtures in a home like this, light fixtures in the ceiling, that is, they don't look that great, but these two choices right here for light fixtures, I think, is an excellent choice. I'll give you a minute to take the room in. And still in the kitchen, obviously, but different angle. I'll give you a second to take it in. Notice the pod lights here. They are able to get pod lights in the ceiling. Okay, now coming into the living room here. Very much a modern look to this living room here. That you can tell a lot of the kind of like the old New England charm is not in this house. Or not in the house, but in the room, that is. The floors aren't original, but you still got this great looking fireplace right here, and it is, like I said, I love the way this house is decorated too. They've done an excellent job here. Nice old piece of furniture right here, off in the corner. Okay, moving on. Still in the same room, but just different angle. Give you a second to take the room in. Okay, next room, lots and lots of blue here, as you can see. So whoever owns this house definitely loves the color blue. But you can see the wood beams here exposed. I kind of like that little bit of a contrast that they have here, because they do have the same blue on the wall and the ceilings, and the curtains are almost the same shade of blue. So to contrast that with the dark wood and the beams, I think is an excellent idea. Give you a minute to take the room in. All right, this is two different shots of bathrooms right here. So you got one over here, and then you got another one over here. So there's at least a bath and a half in this house. Possibly two bathrooms, two full baths. All right, and moving on. This is the top of the stairs. So this is the landing here, which you see when you get to the very top. Got bedroom number one right here. But I love how this is set up here. Yeah, just like a little tiny little walkway to get around the railing into the bedroom. So I love the way they're utilizing the space here. This is kind of a very unique layout that you just don't see anymore, because this house was built 386 years ago. All right, coming into the first bedroom. Love this fireplace. This has to be my favorite fireplace of the whole house, without a doubt. I love the black right here with the red. Looks like a red tile. It's not brick. I think, yeah, that's definitely tile right there, right on the edge. So I love that with the dark brick right there. Perfect. Love the way that looks. Give it a minute to take in the room. All right. Bedroom number 2, nothing too wild and crazy going on here. I definitely would put a little more on the walls here in terms of decor, but that's okay. Keeping it simple, that's for sure. Okay, bedroom number 3. I like this bedroom a lot. I probably would throw a little extra color into it. A lot of white going on, but that's okay. Definitely be careful of your heads here in this for the slanted ceiling, but it is what it is. House as old as this is, it's not uncommon to see bedrooms with this slanted ceiling like this. All right, and this will be bedroom number 4. Again, slanted ceiling is what it is. Just watch your head when you're in there, that's all. But I like the fireplace right here as well. I'm assuming these fireplaces don't work. At least they're not being used, that's for sure. These fireplaces are incredibly clean. So my guess is if they are open, if they are able to be used, they're just not utilizing them. All right, now coming to the outside of the house here. We'll get a couple good aerial shots here in a minute, but I would say probably about a ½ acre is my guess. But beautiful, beautiful yard here. I love the landscaping all throughout. You're going to love it. So the grass looks perfect. All these trees, mature trees all around. And there's a water feature in the back. I think this is a river. We'll get a better shot of it here in a minute. All right, moving on. And just some more gorgeous landscaping here. The rocks, the gardens, trellis. All looks great. Looks great. Whoever takes care of the yard does a great job. Absolutely phenomenal. And some more. Got some. I think these are hydrangea, if I'm not mistaken. Comment down below if I'm wrong. Comment down below. Let me know. But I believe these are hydrangea. And here's the first aerial shot right here. So you can see that's the house right there. Obviously, I guess since the yard probably goes down to right around here. So maybe about a ½ acre. If you think it's more or less than that, comment down below. Let me know. But you get a much better shot here of the water. And another aerial shot. This is the house right here. And you can see how far down it goes. So I'm thinking this is a river. Possibly, maybe it could be a lake, I suppose. But I'm just guessing river. But I love this neighborhood too. Look how it looks so peaceful. Just perfect, like picturesque, old New England style kind of a town. Okay. Another shot of the outside of the house here. Probably one of my favorite pictures of the outside. Great landscaping, lots of beautiful flowers all around. It's just so welcoming, this house. It really is. And as an older picture of the house that I found that was on the Airbnb listing. So taking a rough guess, early 20th century, I would go 1910 to 1915 is when I think this picture was taken. Comment down below, let me know what year do you think this picture was taken? Do you think it was around 1910, 1915, a little earlier, a little later? Let me know down below in the comments. All right. And that is it. Thank you so much for taking time to watch the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're enjoying the channel too. If you haven't looked at other videos on the channel, definitely take a look. I got another video popping up here, either this side or that side. I can't remember what side it's going to be on, but you'll see it. You'll see the next video pop up. Definitely take a look at that video as well. And just take a look at the whole channel. I got other great videos that you might be interested in. So thank you so much for taking time to watch the video. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I post new videos once a week, every Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you so much, and we'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.